I know it's late, but some of y'all be staying up late, so y'all might as well come on up in here. Y'all be up late at night. Late at night. So it's saying it's two people here. I can't see y'all. Y'all ain't saying nothing. But this Carlee Russell situation, I'm not getting up turning on no lights because I got on my pajamas. So this looks like this Carlee Russell situation is unfolding. I knew when they wasn't holding no press conference and nothing was being said about this situation, I knew it had to be something weird. Hey, Demona. So if you don't know who Carlee Russell is, she is that young lady who was missing for 3 days. I think she went missing Thursday night, and they found her Sunday night or Saturday night. It was supposed to have been a phone call to the police that she saw a child on the side of the road, and she pulled over, and that was the last time that she was seen and heard from until she went home. Now, mind you, they got her car. Her car was found on the side of the road. So they got her car. So she walked home Saturday night. And of course, she been missing. Her family immediately calls the police and they immediately take her to the hospital. So she gets to the hospital and she tells some story about some people in the woods had kidnapped her and fed her Cheez-Its for a couple of days. Now, I don't know how true this is, but these are supposed to be text messages between Carlee and another girl. So all of this was behind a dude, behind her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend who she had broke up with because he cheated on her. So this is one of the messages. Bitch, please. He told me this is Carlee talking to the stripper. Bitch, please. He told me everything you said about me, and you thought I told him to say that I wasn't even with him. You're delusional AF. If you think y'all little conversation was anything more than convenience, and the fact that he used you to get back at me out of anger, you want to talk about I don't compare to you on your worst day. Girl, bye. You're miserable, or at least should be being a stripper to provide for a child. I heard you a hoe from multiple people. So not surprised you don't know who your baby daddy is. Mention me or contact my N-word again, and you'll see I'm not the one to play with. You don't want you and your whole family touched. You're poor, I'm rich. You're a stripper, I'm a nurse. You're ugly, I'm bad as F. You could never. Pitiful bottom of the barrel whore. Now go strip. I can't see the rest of it. Go strip for your money for your next meal. So I guess this was supposedly a message from the police. Here's the update. She's sticking to she was abducted. She said she was lured into the woods by some people who live in the woods. described a person with orange hair, balding on top, and tied her up and drove her around and put her in an 18-wheeler and fed her Cheez-Its for 2 days. And they painted her nails. They kept her on 150 somewhere, and somehow she manages to get away and runs through the woods to her neighborhood until she gets to her house and then goes to the hospital. Hoover got some Ring doorbell footage from her neighbor, and it just shows her walking casually until she gets close to her house, and then she starts sprinting and flailing arms and acting a fool. So, this is what happened. Now, we out here praying. We out here praying for this girl. She done scared her family to death. Her mama and them. She got them all upset and scared them to death. And somebody said that she was with her best friend. So her best friend was in on it. Her best friend knew what was going on. So she stayed with her for 2 days. Best friend not knowing that she about to be in some trouble. If the police decide to press charges, best friend not knowing that she about to go down too. That this is a whole crime. So, that's it. After we didn't pray for this, I knew it was something. When they did not do a press conference from the hospital or outside the hospital, when the sheriffs and they, anytime somebody is missing and they are found alive, it's a whole press conference. It is a whole, we are so grateful, thank God and all this kind of stuff. I knew when they didn't do that shit, something had happened. So this girl done lied over a dude. You mad because your boyfriend had sex with a stripper. And you concoct a whole story to disappear. I ain't mad. I'm not mad. I'm just like, Blue True said, God bless her. I believe she needs a mental evaluation. She don't need no mental evaluation. She knew what she was doing. She's not mentally ill. She's not mentally ill. She knew what she was doing. She's not mentally ill. She digmatized. And she mad that somebody got her dick. She not mentally ill. She concocted this whole story. She probably, no, she wasn't gonna get away with it because they were gonna find out. But she was gone for 2 days and they didn't find her. Phoenix said, here I am thinking she entered some portal. Girl, that was the last thought of my mind. Because none of those videos that I saw none of those videos made any sense. For one, they were too blurry. All of the ones that I saw were too blurry to think that something had really happened. I couldn't see anything. Phineas said, okay, I was just joking. I couldn't see, like, none of the videos. I couldn't see what was happening because it was dark. You see brake lights, you see all these lights flashing, and you couldn't really tell what was going on in the video. Oh, honey, trust me, she's gonna pay. She's gonna pay unless she do play crazy. Unless they do say, okay, well, she's mentally, her family gonna have to come out and say she crazy. You know what I mean? The doctors and her family gonna have to be like, oh yeah, she's done crazy stuff in the past. This ain't her first rodeo. Who thinks who is gonna? I'm mad at my boyfriend. I'm just gonna go missing for 2 days. And after 2 days, I'm gonna just show back up at the house and say somebody with orange hair kidnapped me and fed me Cheez Its. They gonna lock her up just on the strength of she said they fed her Cheez Its. Who is feeding the people that they kidnapped Cheez Its? That's the last thing you want to give somebody. It's some old nasty cardboard tasting Cheez Its. Man, I hate this. I hate this. Because, we have really, and when I say we, I mean the black community, we have really came together and was like trying to piece this together and, save black women and help black women and come together for black women and all of that kind of stuff. And this black woman out here acting a zip damn ass fool. She watching all of this. Well, she said she didn't know it was gonna blow up like this. She didn't think anybody was gonna take it serious. But you watching all of this stuff on TV, on social media. I know they was looking for you. Carlee, we was rooting for you. You know they was looking for you, girl. But see, probably what happened was her best friend was probably like, girl, they looking for you. It's all on TikTok. You better go home. And then she got scared to go home. No, girl, I've been away one more day. No, girl, I'm glad I ain't got no crazy friends. I don't have any friends that would even think about doing something that crazy over a man. Come on. You out here acting crazy over a dude that's had sex with a stripper? You out here fighting a stripper over a man? Let her have him. Let her have him. I don't understand. Y'all. And remember when I kept saying that I felt like it was going to be an earthquake? It was an earthquake. It just wasn't in California. It was in Alaska. It was in Alaska. But I kept feeling like it was going to be an earthquake. It was an earthquake. And I'm not going to be like, I'm glad it wasn't. Like, I wouldn't want it to be an earthquake anywhere. But it was a 7.2 earthquake in Alaska, July 15th. July 15th. 7.2, that's huge. That's a nice shaker. That's like the equivalent to the Loma Prieta earthquake the last big earthquake that we had here in California in the Bay Area where I live was a 7.2, and it did some major damage. Like the freeways collapsed, part of the Bay Bridge collapsed, and one of the freeways here, the Cypress freeway here in the Bay Area collapsed. And when I say collapsed, I mean the top of the freeway pancaked down to the bottom of the freeway in Spain, not too far from where my mom used to live. As a matter of fact, they're in the area where the freeway pancaked. They have a memorial site that has the seismographic printout for that particular earthquake. Because every earthquake has its own footprint. So they have that seismographic printout in a memorial um, at like this kind of little park. And I think the people who were killed in the earthquake, I think their names are there also. I haven't been over there in a long time, but it's not too far from where my mom used to live before she got sick. So yeah, that's I just earthquake had just like been on my mind, and I was like legit praying that it didn't happen here, and it didn't. It was in Alaska. So I don't know. Sometimes when you have a feeling that something is going to happen, it's going to happen. It is definitely going to happen. Like I'm never going to say that, I'm a psychic, cuz I can't tell you where it's going to happen, but sometimes I have, feelings that things are going to happen and they're going to happen. Like I had a feeling that this girl, that she wasn't dead. Like I wasn't getting dead, but I wasn't really putting a whole lot of energy into it because I wasn't getting dead, but I wasn't trying to go into it to see what was going on. But I mean, in cases like this, we want the person, we want it to end well. We don't want things to end bad, but we don't want it to. Do these glasses glow in the dark? Do they glow in the dark? Are they supposed to? I mean, they're like the. Do they glow in the dark? Let me see. I'm gonna be walking on. Oh no, they don't. They don't glow in the dark. They just look like they do. They don't glow in the dark because I just put them under something to see if they were dark. They don't glow in the dark. Yeah, they do look like they do, but they don't. I just put them under something dark and they don't glow. I guess they just shining because the light from the computer is shining back on them. But I was like, do they glow in the dark? I lost my other glasses. The ones I had on yesterday, they got to be around here somewhere. I don't know. I went to sleep last night and woke up and my glasses was gone. My mama used to say the little green man came and got them. Anytime something goes missing in your house, my mama used to always say it was a little green man. So I guess the little green man couldn't see. because is Naya here? I know Naya about to be mad at me. But I went to put the nails on today and I think they got too hot when she mailed them to me because they stuck to the plastic. My feelings hurt because I wanted to wear them, but all of the little toenail ones are stuck to the plastic. I think it got too hot in where's she at? Vegas, Arizona. Yeah, they stuck like I can't get them off. They like heck, they it's like they melted, like they got too hot and they melted into the plastic. And it didn't happen here because I saw the man when he delivered them to our house. They didn't sit in the mailbox. They came straight to my door. I saw him when he dropped them off and I went out there and got them. So they had to have happened when it had to have happened there. Girl, they melted to the plastic. I think I can get the fingernails off, but I can't get the toenails off. So my feelings is hurt. I went to put them on today and they was like, no girl. We not going. We not gonna go. We stuck. So that sucks. This whole situation sucks. I hate this. Because now, of course, all of the black men that already hate us, or this girl, the weather is crazy, but she said it had been like 110 or something out there. It was like super hot out there. This, these crazy black men already hate us. They already hate us. They already be talking shit about us and stuff. And now this has happened. This just adds fuel to the fire of the everybody hates black women. Now y'all out here doing dumb stuff for attention. Y'all can't be trusted. Yeah, they don't need a reason to be ignorant. But this is just fuel for the fodder. I was like, why? I hope this ain't real. But everybody is talking about it on TikTok. Let me see if other people talking about it. Yeah. Okay, so they said that a police update is coming. What you think the police gonna say? Yeah, people.
Carlee Russell case Monday, July 17th. The only set of new information is they say Carlee left work from a business in Birmingham approximately 8.
Okay, that ain't it.
TikTok. Y'all seen this shit? Of course you did. It's been all over TikTok. Hold on, let me put myself down to a dinner guy. Okay, we back. We back here. Yes, we back right here. Okay, everybody talk all that madness. In my comments, I'm here to tell you this woman lying. You want to know how I know she lying? Let me tell you. Let's first start with the story. She was kidnapped, and she walked home after
Yeah, everybody is basically saying the same thing.
all went home, back to the door, and made it in.
That is a hoax. It's all over TikTok. Yeah, people. So the texts were verified. No, that's no. I don't. This okay. So the lady that released this information on TikTok said that the texts were verified. I don't know her from a can of paint. That's why I'm saying, we still gonna wait for the police. Now, if the police come out and say the same thing, and it's supposed to be video footage of her walking down the street normal on somebody's ring camera, and then when she gets close to the house, she start running. So we gonna wait until the police release a statement tomorrow. But see, you notice the police ain't said nothing. The police ain't saying nothing. That's when my spidey senses went up. The police ain't saying nothing. The police ain't saying, yeah, we're glad to have Carlee back. Carlee has returned home. She is safe. Won't. Statement from the Hoover County Police. They ain't saying they quiet. Yeah, I want the police to say what happened too. I want the police to say. It don't take that much time for them to figure out what happened to her though. If it was real shit, if this really had happened, if she had really got abducted, the police would have came out by now and made a statement. Yeah, that's the last thing I heard too. That was official. But everybody is a detective on TikTok. It's so many people that miss their calling on TikTok. Everybody is a detective. It's so many police and detectives and FBI agents on TikTok. The police are getting all the facts together before they talk. They normally don't get all the facts together though. They normally at least will come and release a statement from the hospital thanking the community for coming together, and Carlee has been found. She is safe. Blah blah blah. They ain't said shit. Yeah, it's so many lawyers, doctors, nurses. It's so many people on TikTok that's gonna miss their damn calling. Do you know how many voodoo priestesses and priests of Oshun and Babalaos and everything else it is? Wait a minute. Remember that young man that was killed some years ago, and they found his body wrapped up in uh uh a rug or something in the school? I don't forgot how it went. But anyway, his mama is on social media, or is on TikTok. Why this lady that called herself the voodoo princess or voodoo queen or somebody said that she channeled the young man, said that the young man talked to her and, was telling her how he was doing and stuff. And the young man's mother got really upset, in which I don't blame her, got really upset and told the voodoo lady, hey, can you stop talking about my son? Because for one, we don't believe in that. We only believe in Jesus. And can you, stop making videos about my son? Can you stop talking about my son? Why the voodoo lady go the hell off on the boy's mama? Do you know that that is against every, that's against, I don't know what she considers her. She calls herself a voodoo priestess. Anybody can label themselves anything. So I don't know if she is really initiated or what. But that goes against all regulations. If someone asks you not to read for them or speak on them because they don't believe in it or that's not their religion, you respect that other person's religion. You leave them alone. That's why I rarely read for people who are deceased. Oh, I thought that was so disrespectful. I mean, it was such a disrespectful situation. She was so, but this voodoo lady has been disrespectful to a lot of people. I guess that's how she, has garnered the little bit of attention that she has. Kendrick Johnson, thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah. I mean, when I saw that his mother, like she was very upset. Very upset. Karima said she was low key threatening the mother spiritually. It was crazy. Okay, I knew he was rolled up in something. And the lady who claimed to be a voodoo lady said that, kind of like insinuated, or I could see why, insinuated that the grandmother came forward and was speaking, or he wanted to speak to the grandmother or something. And then the voodoo lady was like, "Oh yeah, I can see why he wouldn't even want to speak to you. He would rather speak to his grandmother than speak to you." And I mean, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like that's, I don't know anybody that practiced any of the traditional African religions that are that disrespectful. Now I know some of these Africans they can be a little pushy, trying to get your money and that kind of stuff, but I've never seen any people be like disrespectful like that. That was that was just out of pocket. Oh my god. Like, I couldn't even believe she was doing that. Even after the mother was trying to be nice and was like, "Can you please, not talk about my son? Like, leave us. I don't, we don't know you. My son didn't know you." And it was crazy. I was like, "God, dog, people be out here just doing all kind of stuff. Just all kind of stuff." It's, I would never want to. If somebody, that's why I keep it classy. I do my readings for, if you ask me, then I will do it. You know, I really, every now and then I will get an inkling to do a reading for somebody that don't ask, but I will never put anything negative. It's always something uplifting to try to help that person, to try to maybe steer them in a different direction. I'm never going to like read somebody and be like, "Oh, that's why your auntie hated you," or "That's why your grandmama said your breath stank." I'm never going to do anything like that. If I do a read, because I've done readings on, for people who haven't asked me, but it's usually, it's something where I'm trying to be helpful. I'm not trying to, I'm not out here trying to hurt people. I'm not a hateful person. Like, I'm not disrespectful. Like, I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to talk about your mama or anything like that. I don't know your mama. And god damn, how did I turn that brightness up? Um, I'm not going to talk about your mama. I don't know your mother. And let me turn this shit down. Um, I wouldn't want nobody to talk about my mama. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to do nobody else like that. She's going to end up like that TikToker who tried to do readings on the University of Idaho. Which one was that? I know it was another crazy TikToker doing readings and she got into it with somebody. I didn't follow the whole story. I keep my readings to people that want them, mostly. And if it's not, it's usually some chakra, trying to help the person. If I see something in them, it may be something to try to help them, open their heart chakra or something. If they're in a bad way, or trying to help a person with their spirit animal or something like that. But I'm never going to. She accused a professor of killing all students, and the professor had never met them. Wow. Oh, yes. Yes. Those, like, what was it, 3 or 4 students? I kind of remember it, but I didn't follow the whole story. Now she's being sued. Wow. Yeah. And she doubled down on her story too, right? Like, she was legit out here saying the shit like she knew what she was talking about. There were a few people, there were other people um talking about that story, but I didn't know what happened. I didn't follow it to the end. Now see, today, yesterday, and the day before yesterday, Saturday and Sunday, it was hot, right? Today, the temperatures went back to like regular, which is like the 60s or 70s. And the wind is blowing again. My allergies are through the roof. My throat has been itching. My nose feels like it's stopped up. And I just feel like it's just, I don't know. And then yesterday, a whole ant colony moved into one of my succulent pots. A whole colony of ants. And of course, I'm not spraying over there because I don't want my plants to die. Like, they out here looking good. So I had to go online to try to find something that like wasn't poisonous. So it was like baking soda. So I put the baking soda down, and ants are not stupid by any means. They are very intelligent animals. So they were insects. They were doing everything they could to kind of go around the baking soda because I didn't lay the baking soda down in the whole area where I should have. I should have moved the pots and put the baking soda up under them too, but I was scared to move them because I was scared the ants was going to crawl on me. So I read this thing where it said get a spray bottle and put some of the baking soda in a drop of Dawn dish soap and spray that around the area. So I got up this morning and went out there, and all of the ants were out there. They were just out there running around the baking soda, trying their best not to get in the baking soda. So I went out there with that Dawn dish soap and the baking soda in a spray bottle and sprayed it around and waited until it dried because I was going to do it again. Shit, them ants was gone. They ass was gone. I was like, I got you. I got y'all asses. So I was fighting the ants, going out there, checking on my plants and stuff. And the wind was blowing today. And now my nose has stopped up. My allergies are stripping and my throat is itching. So I should have took a. If I get up in the morning and it's still doing this, I'll take a Zyrtec. But I don't like to take them at night because sometimes Zyrtec mess up my sleep. Like I'll get super sleepy. I'll take a Zyrtec and I'll get super sleepy. And I'll go to sleep and I'll sleep for 2 hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours. And then I'll wake up and I can't go back to sleep for shit. So I'm definitely not going to take it at night. I'll wait till tomorrow if my throat's still itching. I'll take one tomorrow. So that's it, y'all. Carlee done messed us up. What's the matter, Gizmo? You gotta go to the bathroom? You gotta go pee? Hold on, I'm gonna take you in a minute, okay? I'm gonna have to get off here, y'all. And you wanna go out in the back? I'm gonna have to go and take him outside. Hey, Casey. She said, missionary? 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 I used to be a missionary back in the day. Honey, I used to tear the church up. Okay? It was my old school days. I tear the church up. I was a missionary. I'll take that. I should go back to using some of my old titles. Deaconess, evangelist, all them. I got all them titles. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm getting tired. Man, I'm getting hot. All of a sudden, is the window open? It's been getting hot in here at night lately. I don't like to turn my ceiling fan. And see, I'm one of them kind of people. I can't have a ceiling fan. I can't have air blowing down on me. That makes me stuffy too. I just have to open the window for a little while because I can't do the ceiling fan. So I'm going to take Gizmo out and let him use the bathroom. And give me something cold to drink. You want to go pee pee? You got to go pee? All right. Come here. Come say hi. There he is. There he is. He came. He said, hi, y'all. We got to get ready to go because I got to go pee. And my mama said she will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. You want to say bye? Say bye-bye. Bye, y'all. Love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, my mommy will see you tomorrow. I probably won't see y'all tomorrow because I'll probably have an attitude tomorrow and I'm not going to come to the camera. Okay, gotta go. All right, y'all. I gotta go. You gotta go pee. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Come on, Boogity.